In the 1960s, Robert Blake and Jane Mouton built a graphical framework for different attitudes in leadership. This framework became known as the Blake-Mouton Managerial Grid. The framework involved 5 styles of control, plotted in a graph with respect to 2 different leadership behaviors. The y-axis displayed the level of concern for people, i.e., the well-being, care, and importance that was given to employees and other human stakeholders. The x-axis displayed concern for production, which involves caring for output, results, and other non-human things. In other words, we're talking about relationship versus task orientation. Before we plot the 5 styles of control, please support our channel by subscribing and liking this video. The 5 styles of control are as follows. Impoverished leadership. Placed in the lowest position in the chart, this style has low amounts of concern for people in production, indicating low interest in both relationships as well as performance. The followers of such a leader don't even care to try. It might be comparable to a bad case of laissez-faire leadership. Next out is country club leadership. This makes you think of harmony and comfortable living. It is plotted at the top left, i.e., great concern for people, while having low production focus. The country club leader focuses on a friendly, harmonious environment and people's feelings, much more than producing and achieving goals. People matter more than anything else, and this style compares well with modern affiliative leadership when taken to an extreme. We're now reaching a tougher approach to management, namely authority-obedience leadership. Positioned in an extreme corner of the grid, the authority-obedience style is high on production and low on care for people. This leader gives orders and directs people to execute them without much care for emotions. Performance is what matters the most. Perhaps similar to the more well-known autocratic leadership, which is one of the 3 styles in the Lewin leadership framework, or the more modern and situation-dependent style called commanding leadership. Organization management, also known as middle-of-the-road leadership, avoids any extremes. This style is found at the dead center, resulting in a compromise of concern for people and production. Hence, it got the very descriptive name of middle-of-the-road leadership. This leader tries to balance having a good performance while still having consideration for the people. Leading with this style results in less than maximum output, but it also leads to a better situation for the people involved. Before we plot the 5th style, please click like and subscribe to our channel. Remember to turn on notifications, that way you don't risk missing any of our new releases. The last style, team leadership, is plotted at the top right corner and shows a high concern for both people and production. This is the most effective leadership style since the great concern for the people results in a great team climate, with strong commitment, empowerment, and trust. This, in turn, leads to outstanding performance and production. I don't think you should use the Blake-Mouton Managerial Grid in our modern-day world of leadership. You're better off using a situation-dependent, multifaceted leadership framework, such as the 6 leadership styles by Daniel Goleman. There's a link for our video on that framework available at the top of the screen. It provides additional tools and greater adaptation to the people around you and the circumstances you act in. That said, the Blake-Mouton Managerial Grid provides a good overview of the different trade-offs many leaders feel forced to make. It furthermore underlines that there can indeed be a correlation between production and the welfare of the involved people. Too strong a focus on production can result in exploited people, unsafe conditions, illness, not to mention high employee turnover in the milder cases. Every leader should be mindful that reaching high production with the wrong methods is likely to result in a human toll. If you enjoy this video, please click like and subscribe to our channel. Remember to turn on notifications, that way you don't risk missing any of our new releases.